Good morning, afternoon or evening and welcome back to Edenia. My name is Clown and today we'll be playing some more Tekkit, modded Minecraft. This blaze rod grinder has been working hard for a long time to actually power this quarry into building, and if we look through the window we can see the quarry area has finally finished building, so we can turn it on, which is great. We can finally let through some blaze rods to actually get some resources. But before we do that, we need a place for the resources to go. Now there's two things I want to build immediately. One of those is a transportation tablet instead of a table. A table is very handy, you can put it down anywhere, you can have as many as you like, but nothing beats having a transportation tablet just on your hotbar. Wherever you need, you can build one. Now it's quite expensive because you need 4 dark matter blocks and a table. The stone isn't of course very expensive, but the dark matter blocks, that's over 500,000 EMC. Let's build one anyway. We've got the resources, the blaze rod grinder has been doing its work. So let's get a couple of these, let's get a transmutation tablet and let's get some stone. Now we need to take a quick, there we go, there's the stone. So now we link this recipe and we've got transportation on the go, which is nice. So now we can access it from anywhere we like, from our hotbar, because it's a tablet instead of a table. Another thing I want to build is a ender chest, an ender chest for ore processing, which I can do with grey dye. Let's just make 16 of these, and also a couple with light grey dye. So let's also make a couple of these. There we go. So if we apply these dyes to these ender chests, so light grey will be ores, dark grey will be ore processing, I guess. So if we put these back into here, we can learn them whenever we want. There we go. 2 ender chests. So now if we look for ender, you can see this one will go here, and there is another one. I think that's probably the one. We could also use a pure black one, by the way. So let's do that while we're here. Let's use a tablet instead. Ink. We'll have 3 ink, please, because this is white. Yes, we want a black one. I don't know why yet, but we want a black one. So we've got some ender chests, which we can use now. There you go, that's the last one. There's a lot of stuff we get from the quarry which we can't condense, like ores, uranium, all sorts of building materials that don't really stack with anything else. So you want to have some storage for that. Now, over the weekend, this quarry has been going on for ages, just building. So I've had time to make some rooms. And one of the rooms I built is right over here. This is my storage room. It's a very simple concept, really. This is a bit ugly yet, because I needed to build a logic gate so both engines go on at the same time. But here's the white ender chest. The white ender chest is going to be my dump chest. Everything that comes from the quarry goes through this chest. The wooden transport pipe will pull the items out. The iron transport pipe will make sure nothing goes back, because this is thick. You can use a wrench to assign which side is going to be thick. If this side is thick, then it will allow items through but not back, which is what we want. There's some quartz transport pipes because they are the best in terms of drag. And we've got diamond transport pipes and clay transport pipes, so we can actually filter the items. Now this filter has been set to cobblestone, dirt and gravel. So all the junk goes into here and forms diamonds. This one, for example, has been set to ender pouches. Now you might think, why ender pouches? Because I'm not going to throw an ender pouch in, and otherwise it will randomly distribute if there's nothing in the sorting. If there's nothing in the filters, it will randomly assign any item passing through to go through. So right now, as of right now, everything goes this way. and cannot go back due to the iron transport pipes, and end up in this alchemical chest, which has a repair talisman in it. It's a very easy thing to build, and I recommend you do it very early on in the game. I didn't actually, but if you put a repair talisman into an alchemical chest, it will repair your items and armor, which is great. I don't know why I didn't show this to you earlier, because you need one of these. Now let's go and turn on the quarry. We will deal with the mess later. So I put on this hopper, and the... Oh, what's this? Limestone coming in this one. Oh, that's not good. Why is there limestone going into this hopper? That's not good at all. I think these chests are connecting. I don't know why, but I think they are. Let's take these items out. Let's just grab a couple blaze rods and spread them through here. There we go. That should prevent it from happening. Very strange. These items need to go in here, of course. It's not going to be very fast, this quarry, because it's a single generator powering it all. But that's not a bad thing for now. Let's see if we can take these items out. So if you flick this lever, it will start pumping items 2 by 2, because there's 2 engines, so it will pump 2 items at a time, and they will go through. So that's about what our quarry can handle, so that's very good. We've got ores, we've got cobblestone and dirt. The cobblestone and dirt will get filtered. I hope this will catch up eventually. But these items will go all the way through the sorting system and will need to be filtered. So for instance, these limestones. I really don't want the limestone because it's fairly useless. If I look it up, limestone. You can make some bricks out of them, that's it. And you can make ground limestone by putting it in a grinder module. That's really it. So you can make limestone bricks. Well, I don't even like them. I don't like the color. I don't like the look of them. So basically, I want to make a void chute. Now, if you want to make a void chute, we're gonna need an older diamond pipe. So let's take a look at pipe. That's a kinesis pipe. That's a normal diamond pipe. Thank you. We will also need a void transport pipe. And these void transport pipes, they destroy items, which is great, which is what we want. You can also make a void chest, but it's clearly more expensive, and why not just have a pipe to do it for you? So it's black, glass, and a redstone. Right, ink, glass, and a redstone. You might notice I'm not using my transportation tablet, I'm using the table. It's just because I need to get accustomed to having one. There we go, void transport pipes. We can learn one, so we never have to use it again. Yeah, I think we can just put it here on the very end. There we go. And now everything... Oh, come on. Now we need to filter at least limestone into the green one, because otherwise it will randomly teleport items into the void pipe, which is not what we want. We don't want random items going in. There we go. I don't know why this hopper was picking up the limestone and such. I think a hopper is simply too strong. I think the hopper will pick up items that go into a chest alongside it. Because hoppers in vanilla Minecraft, they do that. They pick up items near to them. There we go, the limestone is coming through the pipe slowly, and we want it in the green one. So now we can just get rid of all this limestone just by putting it in here. Which is great. And it does seem to keep up, which is nice. So it should empty this before the cobblestone can take its turn. And here we go. We can see the cobblestone going in here and producing diamonds slowly, which is nice. cobblestone. Marble is one of those things as well. Marble, we do want to keep marble because it's very nice. So we need to assign a chest to marble. Now, normally, let's take a look. It's filtering the limestone as soon as it gets the chance, which is nice. So we will have a diversity, and we'll have more than one kind of item pumping through the system, which is nice. Also, because of the clay transport pipes, if this chest is full, it will pump it back up. And because there's an iron pipe, I forgot one here in the corner, but because there's an iron pipe normally, it won't be able to pump back, so it will go to the last chest. So I can see if there's a lot of, for instance, if there's a lot of obsidian chests in here, I know that my obsidian chest filter is full. I would also know that if there's a lot of tools ending up there, then one of my tool chests is full, etc, etc. It's a very good way of sorting your items. Now, normally I would use, for instance, blue power sorting machines, as I did in one of my previous Let's Plays on my Dutch channel. This sorting machine, it's a very nice item. Red dirt wafers, a blue alloy ingots, a couple of iron. It's very cheap as well. But the downside is that this doesn't work just yet. In this version of the mod pack, this machine does not work, which is a shame, really, because I would love to see, that work, but alas. You can see the limestone going through this void cobblestone pipe into the green. It gets deleted from existence, and it will never return. Now, there's a couple of items ending up in here, and all the items that end up in here, we need to filter those. So if we wait for these, marble to fill in, because we want the marble, we'll get a couple of signs. We don't have a sign. Let's get a bit of wood. Oh, not wood, but wood. There we go. A couple of oak woods. Let's also have some stick. Not strick. Really am not able to type today. There we go. Have a couple of signs. Let's teach it to our transportation tablet, for instance, and let's get a couple more. There we go. That should do for now. All right. This chest will be unsorted. So if anything that isn't sorted, it will end up here. And also tools that are not sorted will be repaired by the repair talisman until they're on full health, and they can perhaps be sorted after that, because you don't want tools on half health lying around in your chest, because it's a real pain in the ass to sort damaged tools because of their metadata value. The durability bar makes it a different item altogether if you're trying to sort it. Here we go. We have an unsorted chest. We do want to keep the marble. So let's make this last wall. Let's make this... yeah, let's make this one a marble and building materials. So let's just call it building materials. There we go. And we can set this. Oh, we don't want that there. We want to access it. So the black one is basically always going down, and we want marble in this one. Great. So now if we grab the marble from this chest, put it back into the system, it will get sorted into the right chest, which is great. Now, the marble's going up. It will take a long time before it reaches the end, but I love... yeah, I could put a golden tube here. I will show you briefly. First of all, we want the iron pipe. Where's my iron pipe, actually? Pipe... Where's the iron pipe? Iron transport pipe. That's why I couldn't find it. We also need a wrench. Not a quench, but a wrench. There we go. And let's grab the gold one as well. Gold, transport pipe, and a redstone torch. There we go. So I can at least show you what's going on, what's going to happen. We do need to briefly cut this. There we go. Now this will work like a charm. Put in the limestone, and oh, there's a bit of limestone going back, but it will bounce on this one and go back on itself, I guess. Yeah, that will be fine. So normally, if you want to speed up things, you need to use one of these. And now you need to put a redstone torch underneath it, which will be a bit tricky, because there's half blocks here. Which I did to make it a bit prettier, but I guess it's going to bite me in the ass now. Let's just put a redstone block next to it, just for now. Redstone block. There we go. We can get rid of that one. Get rid of the quartz transport pipe. So if you put in a gold one, it's going to spill all over the floor. And it's going to speed things up. Normally, naturally. But if you put a redstone signal next to it, it's going to speed it up even more, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, I guess that's not a thing anymore. Alright, so gold ones just speed it up. We can use a... we could use a gold one here, but as you can see, it's not very effective, not very long. So you need a lot of these all around, and we need the iron transport pipes and the diamond pipes. So we can't do it like this. We'll just have to live with having a slow transport system, which I like. I love to just look at these going through the system. Other people, no, they don't. But then again, you don't have to look at it all day. Since it's my transport system, I'm going to be the one looking at it most. There we go. Limestone is getting filtered, which is nice. We can just get rid of it in the void transport pipe. We don't need any limestone. If we do, we'll get it. Alright, now there's a bit of coal in here. Coal is very nice to have, but we want to have it sorted. So let's make this the fuel chest. So this will be fuel items, so if we put this in the black one, it will automatically filter our coal for us, which I will demonstrate by putting this here. As you can see, coal's coming up, and without a shadow of a doubt, it will go down right here into the fuel chest and get sorted. It'll take a while, of course, but it will be. Trust me on that. Also, this will be the condenser. This will be the junk condenser. There we go. And here's the anticipation. The anticipation is real. The coal is coming in for the finish line. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a close one. There we go. There we go. Drop down. Yes, sir. And the coal will be sorted in here. Now, some of you are probably thinking, Creamy Clown, what the hell are you doing? You have got a transmutation tablet. You can put everything in there. Which is true. Which is very true. But the downside of a transmutation tablet is, if I put up a quarry, I want to know what I gained. I want to know what I mined. And if you don't know what you've mined, then you're missing out, in my opinion. You want to be able to tell what you did, what your quarry did. Now, the quarry is very slow, as you can see, and it will take ages to complete, but that's good. In my opinion, that's good, for now at least. Because this system, because it's a buildcraft system, it will not be able to operate any faster than this with low tech. And we're still on low tech. We don't have combustion engines and Stirling engines and what have you. We just got redstone engines. Now, this chest, I'm going to sit around and just do a bit of sorting. And then we will take a look at the ore situation, because we've got ores and we want to get rid of them. So we need to create a room where we can process all the ores. I've taken the liberty of making a couple of dark matter weapons and items. In fact, I've made all of them. They are very, very expensive, so I tend to interchange them. If I'm not using the dark matter hammer, I will burn it up, pick up something else which I need, because it's just too damn expensive. The dark matter hammer will also function as a very hard-hitting weapon, so we've got that going for us, which is nice. Now, if I want to make a room, I usually make these 5x5 rooms just to make it all stackable. We will also make some rooms downstairs which will follow the same pattern, and we'll get lighting from this marble block on which I put these lamps, these inverted gauge lamps, to give it the cavey feel, which is very nice. Let's take a look at this. This is keeping up good, keeping up well. I got all the slabs. It's coming along nicely. It's really doing well for itself. Just with these basic materials, we will source everything that comes through here. Don't worry, but it will take some time, and we will need to see what comes out of the quarry, of course, because we will need one of these items to actually put into filters. Puts a ghost item in it, but you need the item nonetheless. There we go. Oh, that's a cave. That's not very good. All right. It happens. Let's just deal with it. If we put down a block here, we can actually get this. There we go. So we need to fill this in somehow, and we're rather quick about it, because I don't like working with all this crap. So I need to grab my transportation tablet, grab a big pile of stone. We could use stone bricks, by the way. Why not? Nah, stone bricks will probably confuse me. Let's grab normal stone. Stone. There we go. We will have a shit ton of stone. It's not that much, but it helps. And I'll just fill this in manually. So now that's out of the way, I will show you how I normally make these rooms. It's a very easy process. I put a marble down in the center and on top of the center. I then go about making a ring of these slabs, just to give the room a little bit more height. If you don't use slabs, it would look very cramped. There you go. And I'll fill the rest in with stone bricks. It's very easy, very intuitive, and it will create a perfect 5x5 room which has room for expansion itself. So if we put this here, we can put up these borders so you don't see the other kinds of stone. We can put down this. There we go. We've created the pillar. This pillar has already been created by this wall. So now all we need to do is fill in these gaps. There we go. And we've got the perfect 5x5 room with the 3x3 entrances. Alright, so what do we want to do with this room? We want to make a system which will pick up the ores and macerate them. At least 99% of all ores can be macerated. There's a couple of exceptions, but for this we will need... let's see, we can put this in here temporarily. We will need a couple of items, including, of course, a new macerator. So let's build one, let's build a couple of hoppers, let's build the ender chests we need, and then we will proceed from there. Alright, so we'll have a very simple setup. I've got a chest for ores here, which is light grey. I've got a chest for dusts, which is dark grey. And I've got a chest which is black for other processes, like, for instance, compressing, extracting, even scrapping later on maybe. These other processes will have an entire room dedicated to them, but these ores and dusts, they are the most common, so we need to accommodate that. Let's have some ender chests here. Let's see, ender chests. Yes. So let's have a light grey ender chests where the ores will come in. Let's have it high up. Let's have a hopper under that. Let's put it into the macerator. We'll need to move this one, I think. Yeah. Let's have it here. Let's have the macerator over here. There we go. So no, that won't do actually, because we do need to put a hopper between them. This is going to be very tight, but I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make it happen nonetheless. The macerator, yes, thank you. Put the macerator down here. A hopper in between. There we go. So now ores will funnel into the macerator. The macerator itself will need some upgrades. Let's grab the overclockers from the unsorted chest. We need 3 at least. There we go. Let's see. Let's put this over here. We can use the overclockers in here. This won't do, by the way. We do need to generate some power, so we need the ender chest with blaze rods. We're going to use the blaze rods for now. We'll put a generator next to that. I'll need to build one. When it's finished, we will need a wood transport pipe. That's a kinesis pipe. We don't want kinesis. We want normal transportation. There we go. We'll put that over here. We'll put an engine on top. We will put a... I was going to put a lever, but I don't think that will... Oh, that will happen. Great. So we will have a lever up on top. I hope it doesn't conflict with this hopper. And then we can put it back into the white ender chest. So it will create dusts. It will have a little buffer through the means of the hopper and the chest. And it will put them back. Very compact, very simple. We can upgrade this later to a rotary macerator, which will basically be a lot faster. For now, we do need the... let's see, can we wrench this? No, we can't. For now, we will need... Oh, we can wrench this one. Great. Great to know. We'll need a generator, so let's see if we still have one. Otherwise, we will create one quickly and swiftly. What am I looking for? Generators. Great. We have one. We have a generator. We don't need a bat box because this will be a very simple process. There we go. And now the macerator should get powered. Oh no, that's the wrong way. That is the wrong way. We need to move this all by 1 block. So this very simple setup will allow us to determine that everything that goes into the light grey ender chest will be put through a macerator and will be put through the system once more. So if we grab a diamond pipe, let's do that. Let's grab a diamond pipe. There we go, a diamond transport pipe. We will also need an insertion pipe. Clay insertion. There we go. We will need to... perhaps we can name this differently because it will not only be ores. It will be macerator. And this will not only be dust, but this will be the furnace. There we go. I think that's a bit more clean. So let's try to... yeah, we need to put in a faux item as soon as possible, as soon as these ores have passed. There we go. Put in a faux item like this. There we go. Very good, very nice. We've got excess pipes. We can get rid of them via here. We can put this in here. We need to clean this up, really. We need to get this block out of the way so we can access the chest normally. When we've got red power, we can easily do that. We can put a wire up the wall, which is nice. It's always nice to have wires up the wall, but we just don't have them yet. So this unsorted chest, there's a lot of stuff in here which we can probably sort already. But I'm gonna do that all off camera because it's a very tedious process. For now, let's just grab the ores we've got. For instance, tin, copper, and iron. It's all the ores we have right now, which need to be macerated. So let's put the tin ore in here. Also, the copper ore. Let's put the copper ore up front, and then there's also forestry, but there's also engineer's gearbox, or toolbox, engineer's toolbox. So we need to leave room. Then there's going to be industrial craft. There's also going to be forestry like this, and then another blank, and then there's going to be iron, and probably gold, and probably silver. I think that's going to be it for now. So let's put these ores in, and let's see how well they fare. If we If you take a look down here, it's going through the system automatically, and it will be pumped out and will be put through the system once again. And the next thing we'll do is we will add a room for the dusts. We will add a room for the furnace, and we need to find out a way so we can have it insert into here without it interfering. Also, there's going to be some conflict because we will probably need more than this row of items. So we probably will need to do something like this. Let's have some stone transport pipe. That's sandstone. I don't think we have stone transport pipes, but we do have some in here. Because they can't be transmuted, that's why. But we will probably have something like this. Just so we can add some extra items to the conveyor. You know what? In fact, let's leave it there. We do want this actually. Don't know why the limestone was going this way. Let's just take a look at this behavior, because if the limestone is going through here, that's not good. Because red is empty. We probably want to make put a faux item in there for now. Yeah, look at that. Because there's no faux item in there, no item that will not go through the system, it will put them in here, which is not good, because it will lock up our storage of ores. So we'll just intercept these two. We've fixed it before it could do any damage. But this one, this definitely needs to go through the system again into the void pipe. So there we go. We could add a whole row of other items in the red one, just so we can add more ores to be crushed in the macerator. We can do the same with this one, but we need cobblestone pipes, otherwise it will connect to this. And the same with this one. Other processes we can have stone pipes once again. So there's a lot of things you can achieve with just basic buildcraft pipes without using the complicated yet efficient red power. Sadly, the red power doesn't work just yet. I hope they will update this in the future so we can actually do some really cool things. For now, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you did like this episode. If you didn't like, there's also a dislike button. You can press it whatever you want. If you didn't like it, you're being honest on the internet, which is something to account for. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.